Mic check, mic check. Hey, I think we're back with the mic. I'm so sorry. I was trying to ask about the tea and ask about everything. My game would not sign in for at least a half hour. I've been sitting here trying to find a fix to get signed into Madden. So yeah, it's been a long morning here. Need to raid and run. Gotta take care of family. Hope you're having an awesome stream. Yeah, thanks so much for thinking about us. Hope you had a great tea party stream there. I was gonna ask, what's the go-to tea across the pond? I usually only have tea if it's green tea. If I'm sick, I probably could use some right now. Let's see. Povey, Ethan, and Jay, how are you guys? Josh, great to see you. Thanks for telling me I was muted, Josh. I did not mic check this morning after messing with everything else. If you guys get a chance, please check out seriousfun.org. They're providing children with serious illnesses a spectacular camp experience in a high-quality medical care environment. For you, like a good breakfast tea or Darjeeling. I can't say that I know what it is or what it tastes like. You bought an electric vehicle in January? Tried gaming last night, kept tripping the breaker. Turns out the plug in the garage is using a daisy channel from your office. Oh no. Andrew and Midwest Cards, welcome in, guys. So you're going to have an electrician out to fix it, Josh, or can you just plug into a different outlet in the house or something like that? Yeah, I wish I knew more about tea. We used to have sweet tea in the summer in my house. I was never got the acquired taste for it, but I think because I was a kid. And then I've only really had green teas occasionally if I'm sick and I feel like I need that clearing out of the, the membrane system. Okay, change plugs in the garage. Mac Mickey, Rari, and user 37, user 13. Welcome in, guys and gals. So I'm in my playoffs. I haven't played for a couple days. We'll see how this goes. Just about time to start playing MLB The Show, and I'm supposed to be getting the code for the new wrestling game coming out. So might be Donnie in the ring here soon. See, JD, Ryder, Michael, Lilac, welcome in. Yeah, I kept trying to sign in, Josh. It would say error with EA servers. And I saw someone on Reddit, of course, said to try turning on and then turning back off crossplay. So that's what I did, and it worked out. This guy's good with his usering. He's getting in there and usually diving into me in the backfield. I feel like I can make him miss eventually and get a big run, but it hasn't happened so far. Ryder, Michael, Randy, is it D5th? Welcome in. No, I don't think it is. It's funny that they're talking about it in the Madden Ultimate Team Reddit. It just cropped up a couple days ago, and apparently like the college football game is playing without issue. So I don't know what's going on. There's something with the connection between the game and PlayStation. I think it's limited to PlayStation, not an Xbox issue. Tornado guy. What's up, Tornado guy? Shoot, I predetermined what I was going to do. I thought I could slip that in there and that it was going to open up. It didn't. Probably the poverty Xbox players. Yeah, maybe. I saw that there's a new iRacing game that came out. It's iRacing Arcade. And they sent me a thing if I wanted to apply for a stream key. But the console game's going to come out a couple months later. I guess it's out on Steam now. Might be more up my alley for a racing game if it's more arcade style. Ted, Sunny, Locke, Dan, Robin, and Rick, welcome in. But I thought about you because I know you dive into the iRacing quite often, Josh. Yeah, I guess I should just apply for it for the computer, and then I can always hook up a game controller and play like a casual. Dan and Mac McGee, welcome in. Because if I wait for PlayStation to get it, the hype around the game's probably going to be gone if it's been out for a couple of weeks. Or a couple of months, excuse me. So yeah, Tornado Guy, what you been up to? How's your Tuesday treating you? Oh, thought I was going to get a big hit stick delivery on Bo Jackson there, but just barely touched him. One of the fastest guys you know is on controller and you didn't know that for months. It's funny how some people play the game in any game, right? In a way that's considered non-meta, not the proper way to be successful, but they can figure out how to have success with it. And we'll break that one up. What's up, Boski Bo? How you been, buddy? Did you make your trip out to California, Boski, or is it still coming up? So I was getting over whatever this is. I've had like a little bit of a cough thing going on, and now I think the allergies are making the symptoms worse. So if I'm coughing a lot, I apologize. That's probably why my mic was muted. I was trying to see if my mic mute on my tablet still worked in case I needed to start coughing. Hey, what's up, Huey? How you been, buddy? He's on a 13-inch laptop propped up by 2 books, and you got the 4K rig VR. That's nuts, man. And you know what? I think if you gave him your rig, or if he got one of the top-end rigs, he probably would struggle a while to adjust to everything. He might be better long-term, but immediately I bet you he would have a hard time. Weather prevented it, unfortunately. I'm sorry to hear that, Boski. Hey, Huey, thanks for the share. Trying to get the takeover on downs here. And we got him short of the line to gain. Finally bought the wheel, and he was slower, but he said it's more fun. Yeah, everything's in bloom. We've had a little bit of rain. I guess that makes the pollen pop up more when there is rain, as opposed to when it's dry, which I always thought the rain would clear the air, but I learned otherwise a year or two ago. I always had that assumption, like, oh yeah, the rain will make it nice and go out after the rains and enjoy the spring, but usually I'm coughing and sneezing more. Cody, Mr. Steal Your Snacks. Cody, what's the last snack that you stole? I snuck some snacks into the movie theater the other day. Caramel Reese's Cups for my son, so we could watch that GOAT movie that Steph Curry produced. It was okay. It wasn't great, but we had a good time spending time together, so that was the main thing. Oh, he was on touch. I almost rolled into the end zone. Thoughts on the Colts being better than the Seahawks next season? Hey, if it happens, I'll still be talking about the Super Bowl. I'm not going to let it go. I saw that you guys transition tag Danny Dimes. How do you feel about that, Solo? Wow. Thought I was going to romp in there for the touchdown. Been down here before and I didn't score. It'd be nice to make this the final possession of the game, or as much as I can. The final possession of the half, excuse me. Let's see. Outlaw, Quinn, Braden, Derek. What's up, everybody? How are you guys doing out there? Yeah, he's good at getting a disengage and then a dive is what my opponent's been up to. Let's see. Well, we kept a mid quarterback and are letting the important pieces walk. You remember your mom's purse could go a long way in 2005 Revenge of the Sith? Bag of Funyuns with Sprite, says Huey. Yeah, my wife wanted to go to this movie with my son and I and the girls, but my daughters were like, ugh, we don't want to go see that movie. We already know what it's about. We don't want to watch it. So she was like, just go ahead and take the little boy, and we left them at home. So I had to slip them into my my hooded sweatshirt pocket is what I did, Huey. So I'll go for it here. Little risk it for the biscuit on this touchdown attempt on 4th down. And we'll see what we get. Yeah, we're going to get sacked. Dang it. My first read was to Walker in the flat, and then I was looking at the one that sits down and the crossers, so not what I wanted, obviously. You know, if you knew what was going to happen, you would take the points. Hey, what's up, Dan? You found a favorite playbook. What'd you go with, Dan? Oh, if you guys got Marvin Harrison in the Colts uniform, that'd be sick. Cardinals are dumb enough to do something like that, too, I think. Kyler Murray is going to be getting waived here in a couple days. What do you think about Kyler Murray and where he might go? I think we'll just go prevent here. Yeah, Dan, tell us more about your new playbook that you're using. Just about to transition to other games. I almost played MLB The Show when I was not able to get logged in here today. He got that quick. He got that in 3 seconds. You broke your monitor. Now you can't play Madden. Why'd you break your monitor, Jacoby? Bengals for offense, Chiefs for defense. Chiefs defense going to be a little bit worse. They traded away one of their stars for some Rams draft picks today. Keep forgetting to turn on that extra X factor. Trying to see if I have one enabled there. Oh, there we go. Mad Buki is the one that's missing. Your phone hit it when you put it on your desk. Ah, bummer, Jacoby. Keep saying Kyler to the Browns? What? No, are you messing with me, Josh? Unless it's a Russ $1 million type of contract. Yeah, I don't think you guys need anybody else in the quarterback room right now. What do I know? But I'd be surprised if that's really true. I saw somebody say that the Vikings were interested in Kyler to push McCarthy. I'm surprised he held on. You gently tossed your phone on the desk. It bounced up and it hit your monitor. Not gently enough, all right, Jacoby? I'm sorry, man. So what's that going to cost to get replaced? Who's my favorite quarterback of all time? Probably Russell Wilson. Although I don't like how Russ's time with the Seahawks ended. You know, he got Seattle that first title. AR-15 up for grabs. And he is able to fit it in there to Christian Kirk, so it's goal to go. I thought that was going to get intercepted. Falcons #1 for Murray, says Jacoby. What? They have Michael Penix. Why would they want to get Tyler? Unless he's Penix Insurance. Careful mispronouncing that deal. Let's see. Josh has never bounced its controller. Yeah, they don't really bounce, right? It was a Falcon fan website. Yeah, that makes sense. Anything for clicks, right? Doesn't need to make sense. Let's just drive traffic. This is my playoffs, and this is not what we want. We're behind here in the fourth quarter, chasing the game a bit. But yeah, I apologize, guys. I woke up in the night. I was coughing and hacking, and took me a long time to get settled back to sleep. So then I slept later than I wanted to, and then I was in here trying to get signed into the EA servers for at least a half an hour. So much for that. Oh yeah, I'll be starting the streams earlier shtick that I'm usually on about. But try to get on early to start your day with me if you want it. Donnie was hacking, just like on the golf course. Old hacker Donnie. Yeah, Walker yet to get his X Factor on, and this guy's been good against the rush. All right, question of the day. Who's ready? Here we go. It's in the red chat poll if you guys want to read it there. Hard shell tacos are superior, or soft shell clears? There's the cough, dang it. So yeah, hard shell tacos are superior, or soft shells clear? You guys know I'm team hard shell. Soft shell 100% for Jalen Hurts. That does hurt. Chippy, how are you, Chippy? All right, Barner gets the first down. We gotta pick this up. You get so mad golfing, but you handle it well. A friend makes fun of you because one time you hit one fat, and all you said was, "Oh, I'm so mad." Hey, Gilbert Ramos, thanks for following, Gilbert. How are you today? Hard shell taco. Thank you, Guillermo. Yes, team hard shell. Jalen Hurts. He loves Jalen Hurts. Yes, you should. Great member of the Eagles. If you're an Eagles fan, hard shell, the crunch. You love it mixed with the sauces, etc. It makes it the best. Exactly, Huey. Yeah, if I wanted a soft shell, I'd eat a burrito, right? He's your #1 QB. He's #1 in your heart, at least, right? My favorite all-time Eagles quarterback, though, as a non-Eagles fan, I got to go Randall Cunningham. The servers are a mess, Chippy. Here's what worked for me on PlayStation, because I think it's a PlayStation issue. What I did was open up the game, hit R2 to sign into the servers, and then go into settings. And from the settings, I'm able to turn on and off crossplay, and it seemed to work. Somebody had put that on the Madden Reddit as a workaround. So consider trying that, because I was closing the app, I was restarting my console, and nothing was working for me until I did the crossplay thing. I thought it wasn't going to affect it, but sure enough it did. You'll stand behind him, even if he falls out for Jalen Hurts. McNabb's your all-time favorite. All right, Walker trying to bail me out here as we're in trouble. Season could end in this game. Favorite Eagle all time for the Eagles buddy is Brian Dawkins. Yeah, Dawkins had a heck of a career. Speaking of golf, I haven't been golfing in a long time. I need to get out with the weather being nice, Josh. Got some new golf shoes. I got a new bag. Need to go wear the new off of some of those things. Yeah, this guy's defense is pretty stout against the run, unfortunately for me. Can't wait to hit him left and right for Josh. Fat and thin. Don't really want to get Darnold blown up like that, but let's try it. Let's see here if we can flip the play and get something good. Pretty typical. Your favorite was Peyton Manning for Huey growing up. And I thought I had the possession catch. The CPU defender messing me up there. Now I got to get a takeaway, guys. Well, I had my chances. I've been in the red zone a bunch, and I haven't punched it in. I assume he's going to look to run the small lot. Let's see. He's going for the home run ball. Pushing me away with Worthy. It's incomplete. At least it stops the clock. Let's see. Josh is unreliable on a lot of things. You can almost guarantee a 3-putt from Josh. Yeah, getting to where you can lag the ball well definitely helps a lot with the putting and taking some strokes off the game. This is Mutt. Yeah, Zach. Yeah, we're playing Mutt. I'm in the Legends playoffs right now. Had to stop my playoff run after the last stream midway through, so starting out today and not particularly playing well. Hey, I'm good. What's up, Dragon Block? How's everything out your way? Are you ready for MLB The Show? Right, he's going to hit the 2-minute warning here. Shoot, I forgot what early access is, Josh. We're very close to it. I think it's the 13th or 14th is the early access. He's got Worthy on Imawari, and he's down there. Well, maybe we force a goal line stop. Probably not, but now he can't bleed out the clock so much. Oh yeah, is there anything good coming out of the park baseball? I tend to not think about it too much, but it seems like those of you that play it seem to have a good time with the game year after year. I feel like Out of the Park could use a graphic overhaul, but I think the players that play it probably don't care too much about graphics. Guys, we're going to need a miracle. We're going to need a touchdown and onside recovery or some nonsense if I'm going to pull this out. Will it be in my playoffs, so we'll keep battling. I gotta give my opponent a lot of credit. He was stout down by the goal line. We'll take the touchback. So Dustin Pedroia is one of the legends they rolled out late. I'm not too excited about the legend crop. Pedroia, Felix Hernandez, and Albert Pujols. Like, I've played with all those guys already in my time playing the show, so they don't feel that fresh to me. Almost got that play to work for a touchdown. You like the classic Lion jerseys for Josh? Yeah, me too. I like the look of the original uniforms. Yeah, we'll get out of bounds and keep the clock stopped right there. Let's see, Juan, Matt, Brandon, DJ, User, Troll, welcome in everybody. Troll's always a good chatter when he chats. Thought the run might catch him off guard. Didn't work out. Biggest change is the trade engine. What would it be in a franchise management game? That's big. Hey, Windsor, thanks for the heart me. How are you, Windsor? Come to us has the rights to the engine for MLB rivalries. Be nice if Out of the Park could use that. KT underscore boxes. How are you, KT? Have I made recent upgrades? No, the Seahawks theme team's a little stale, honestly. As much as I want to enjoy these guys, there's not that many cards that I feel like I need that I can afford. I have about 800,000 coins, but a lot of the good stuff on the Seahawks is LTDs. Let's see, just had Mickey D's for breakfast. Oh, what did you get? Let's see. Brody, thanks for following. Brody's got the Mallard Ducks there. Yeah, I better throw that away before I get sacked. Has to be a touchdown or SOL, right? Sausage McMuffin with the hash brown patty. Rivals graphics are not great, but they're better than the NHL 99 graphics Out of the Park uses. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Out of the Park looks really outdated when you see the gameplay scenes. I try to throw it to JSN, so he's got the game, but we'll play it out since this is our playoff game anyways. Well, there's going to be a Team of the Year Rashid Shaheed, right? So I'll upgrade my Rashid Shaheed, but I like to have some of the other guys too. Did I see Brady's wellness guy is annoying Crosby? No, I didn't see anything about that yet, Windsor. Doesn't sound great to keep him around, right? I'll use my timeouts, just play it through the end here. He could just kneel down if he wanted to. So yeah, if he's getting on Crosby's nerves, that's maybe not the way to keep Crosby in the silver and black. You guess Brady gave his bonus bro a job with the Raiders, and he's annoying the players. Feels like Tom has enough money just to pay the guy to be around his house and help him work out or something. Help keep his kids in shape, and he doesn't need to put him on the Raiders. Yeah, he's got Worthy open. That Worthy card's been pretty good for my opponent. I'm guessing that's a combine card or something. But yeah, we're going to get ready for MLB The Show here soon, as well as wrestling. I think we'll be wrestling in a couple days. Yeah, why is he even around? Yeah, exactly. All right, good game to that guy. Not a good game from your streamer here. We'll try to lock in the rest of the way. Let's see what we get for our packs. I got a combine upgrade token. And we get to finish the event. I think they'll give me a pay dirt pack or something. Yep, there it is. Windsor, are you picking up MLB The Show when it comes out, buddy? All right, you got Josh Oliver, something under 90. But Hawkinson had a nice card art to it. Dante Fowler, some type of team builder here. Josh, welcome in. How are you, Josh? Ooh, that's not bad. That's a little coin maker there. Cody from the Buccaneers. So we finally did hit pay dirt. I think I'm excited to do something different. Not that I don't like the show. Excuse me, not that I don't like Madden, but Josh got me on that one. It's fun to go with the seasons and not play the same game over and over again to see some new animations and different eyeballs and all that, Windsor. Excuse me. Do you sell Jonu Smith and open 15 combine packs? I would just sell them and buy what I wanted and not rip packs, Josh. Or excuse me, John. Yeah, so we got dueling Joshes. We got Josh Q and TikTok Josh going at the same time. Feels like the algorithm always hates it when you change games too, but I'm not personally good at staying on the same thing around the whole calendar. I know some streamers do it and some gamers do it. They just play one game, but yeah, it's fun to go with the seasons. Let's see if we can string together some wins here. Seahawks and Panthers matchup. Panthers might be decent next year. Rashid Shaheed to the 24. And I again forgot to turn on my defensive X factor, so I got 2 out of 3 on defense. Have to fix that at halftime and ideally fix it between games and then just leave it on. If you're browsing, please follow. The lights will flash and we'll stream longer if you do. See Dogs on top, HG Gaming, Bryson, welcome in, guys. One thing, Windsor, I'm looking forward to with MLB and TikTok is trying to get people to send a bunch of likes for the pack opening. That seemed to work really well for me last year. So definitely plan to bring that back. We're just joshing around, says Josh double OQ. Or Josh Q 00. How did I botch that? Try to say it too fast. Kenneth Walker gets a first down. Yeah, I mean, I think you were around for the MLB streams, but I used to try to make the community send 100,000 likes to open my packs, and I would just hoard my packs for a couple of days until we got that 100,000 likes, before the timer would expire. So as long as my lineup's relevant and I don't have to really get into opening the packs, yeah, that's a great engagement tool. Vrabel had the Team of the Year card, so he gives a boost, Jace. That's why. Because you can put whoever you want in there. It's just aesthetic as far as who's on the sidelines. We're not playing with the literal Seahawks. We're playing Ultimate Team. A little easier moving the ball so far against this opponent than the last one. And we got our X Factor on, so we'll look to abuse the freight train. And Hendricks can't pull him down. Down to the 10 goes Walker. Funny to see the guy lost to the Seahawks in the Super Bowl, coach of the Seahawks. Yeah, you're not wrong, Chase. I had Pete Carroll there for the longest time, but Pete doesn't get a boost, so I thought, man, let me put Vrabel in. I probably should put some respect on McDonald, but he'll be around a while, I imagine. Hey, what's up, tight spot? That Walker card is so fun to use. Yeah, he's definitely still a little overpowered. Seems like the game's starting to catch up to him, but yeah, he's bailed me out for weeks now. Tight spot, are you day one on MLB The Show, or are you staying off of it this year? I can't remember what you said. I think I've already asked you before, but my memory's not sharp. Or as sharp as I want it to be. And Myers kicking away. Decided to jump in on some baseball. Yeah, so they're supposed to be sending me a copy of the wrestling game when it releases, Windsor. So we'll see. It's not directly from 2K. It's from a third party that contacted me and said, oh, we got your front row ticket, blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, I'll stream your game if you send it to me. So probably try to do a lot of, like 80s and early 90s wrestling content there for a couple days. It releases really close to MLB, so I'll dive into baseball head first, but that week or two or however many days it is of having the wrestling game. Will probably be my main content for a little something different around here. Haven't watched wrestling in so long. Should be interesting. I don't know the modern wrestlers, like the really big names. They come up in my chat, so I know them through streaming. But um, I don't watch wrestling personally. Did he lateral that? That was weird. Popped out. We'll get a big loss. Would have been nice to have taken the ball away. It's coming out Friday for early release. That's a tight spot. So hopefully they send me the code a little early, so that way I know for sure I have it. I'm not sitting there refreshing my email trying to get it. And he tries to hit a Royal on a streak. We're able to get an incomplete pass. Are you going to be in for the wrestling game tight spot, or are you not usually buy it yearly? And we'll take it away with user. Probably would have been there. Better off just to swat it for the fill position. Allergies plus still not being completely clear in my lungs. Not sounding great. I apologize for the coughing, guys. Ain't that our picks? Juan, Voz, Big Baby, Prandom, Brandon, Aaron. Welcome into the stream, fellas. Good to see your smiling faces scrolling in on TikTok. Only on TikTok do I call out the lurkers. Allergies today too for Windsor. Nose feeling weird. Yeah, everything's in bloom right now. It's beautiful spring days, but not beautiful for my coughing, sneezing, scratchiness stuff going on. Can't afford it at the moment. Would like to for tight spot. So you're more of an MLB guy than a WWE guy, at least for this year, then, right? Tight spot. As far as prioritizing what games you want to play. I think pre-snap he was offsides. So we'll decline and get to the goal line. Or the red zone, excuse me. It's my first day watching football, so I don't know all the terms. After they deliver the code tight spot, if they deliver it, I'm going to see if I can get a giveaway code. So fingers crossed I have one to give away, but I wanted the guy to actually come through and not burn my bridge asking for too much too fast, as this is a new contact. The countdown is the fear of missing out timer. If you follow, subscribe, send a gift, share the stream, chat, the timer goes up top. If you just scroll away, sadly leaving me here streaming by myself, the timer keeps running down. So yeah, it's just something to try to get the viewers going a bit more. Josh says he just looked up an upcoming game releases. According to Metacritic, and he's not joking, Your Friend's Mom is available on March 5th. The title alone makes me want to play that one. That's a great concept. I don't even know what the game's going to be about, but I mean, we can imagine. Hey, what's up, Em? How's Em going today? Nuke, just nuke the follow button. Thanks for jumping in, Nuke. And we'll take it away with our user card from the Genkai Force series. This one is feeling like it's going to be a win. Yep, he's gone. GG's. So we had a little bit of a split on soft shell versus hard shell. I know I've asked a version of that question before. Plugged it into Chat GPT, and they always try to make it more engaging in the phrasing. So here's how chat told me to ask this question. Hard shell tacos are superior or soft clears? JW Gaming Kid says, am I doing online? Always, JW. Almost never stream offline content. I'm just trying to get into my next game, and I don't want to get out of the servers because the servers are kind of a mess this morning. At least they were for me. Yeah, JW, how are you, buddy? Good to have you active there in the red chat, as I like to call it. Let's see. Josh is controversial. Real taco place, soft shell, Taco Bell, white guy tacos, hard shell. And I'm definitely on the Caucasian taco train here. Although a lot of my friends are Mexican Americans, so I've had the traditional. One time I got really good tacos with my buddies. We were in Ensenada, Mexico, and they just had one of those street vendors had the little cart, and man, those were delicious, and those were a soft shell. Some of the best ones I've ever had in my life. But yeah, in general, I want like the Del Taco, Taco Bell. Give me the hard shell. Love the good soft corn tortilla taco for Josh. Servers were so bad. Is that question of the day? It is, yeah, the question of the day. JW says 1v1. You can stream snipe if you want, JW. I don't usually sit there and add everybody. It takes too long. This guy's got Milroe at quarterback. And he hands off to Waller Payton. Payton's got the unique carry animation. It looks like he's just palming the football. I don't remember Walter being too loose with the ball, to be honest with you. Not that he never ran in the open field that way, but I feel like he always had it tucked away and was just a tank to try to bring him down. From my memories of him. He's got a 3 tight end set. Seems like it's going to be a stretch right, but we'll see. Yep, that's what it was. Repeat podcast, Michael Collins, Buck. Welcome in, fellas. Yeah, I'm playing Ultimate Team, JW. I don't really play franchise or play now or any of that stuff too much. These Ultimate Team modes are very time consuming too. Probably would be a happier gamer not doing them every single year, but I think I enjoy the grind. Also the discussion amongst the community about it. Noah, if you want to play, you got to follow first. Noah's inviting himself to the game. Calm down, Noah. I'm getting stranger danger feeling. There we go. Now Noah followed up. Noah, I'll tell you what I just told JW. He's in the other chat, or one of the other chats. If you want to stream snipe, I'm playing Ultimate Team. Just playing Seasons, so get your console ready and get ready to stream snipe me if you want to play. We'll just count down like 3, 2, 1 and match make. Oh shit, he got blasted. Let's see, Chippy, Saturn Sky, Brendan, Nick, welcome in, fellas. So yesterday I streamed an event called Country Box. It's where country music meets boxing, and I actually really enjoyed the music during that. A lot of 1940s and 50s country songs were being sang. It was live from Nashville, so hopefully we get another one of those country boxes again. Those are usually just to the red platform. Really haven't played Ultimate Team online before, so expect me to be really bad, says JW Gaming. That's okay, JW. It's tough if you have a starter team, and you're trying to jump in against somebody, but yeah, hopefully we'll match up. Not much there on the crack toss play. I don't know who the bear is. It seems like Yolacker, aka card, but I'm not sure if that's what it is. Haven't paid as much attention to the releases last few days of the new Ultimate Team cards.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Oh yeah. A lot of open space there. Well, Chiefs Trent McDuffie is headed to LA to play with Matt Stafford and Luka. Yeah, he's going to play with Luka Doncic. Moonlight as a Laker as well. I know what you meant, Brendan, and he corrected it. He meant Puka Nacua. Hopefully he gets the bag and then he just quits on him like Brandon Ayuk did to the 49ers. A lot of draft capital for him too. But yeah, the Rams, they needed secondary help, so McDuffie's going to help at least one side of the ball. Look at what losing to the Seahawks does to a team. Whining about fortuitous busts, and now they're trading away first rounders to try to make that defense stronger. Trying to slow down Sam Darnold. All right, we'll take down Jimmy Graham after a 3-yard gain. Brendan, put on your analyst hat. How do you break down that trade? Who won that trade? Bill should trade away Dawson Knox to the Colts and pick up Alec Pierce from the Colts. I don't know if Solo Phil's around right now. We got to ask Solo if he's going to sign off on that trade. Am I doing ranked? No, I'm doing seasons JW Gaming. Ranked is nice, but I feel like ranked's really time consuming for the amount of rewards you get. Personally, I'm happiest on events or seasons most of the time. Hey, I used her pretty well for a change. 4th down, chance to take this ball away. You want Alec Pierce in Buffalo so bad, says Brendan. What if he doesn't want to be in Buffalo? And we get the incomplete turnover on downs. We're rolling. Just going to do a game to get ready for this. Get ready now, JW kid, because my opponent just quit. Let me turn on my X Factor while I'm thinking about it for, I think it's an Adbuki card. The Ravens defensive tackle, and I'm going back into the queue for you guys. Whoever wants to play. Noah wants to play in TikTok as well. See if I match up with either of you. Where do I need to go? Lineup and X Factor. X going to give it to you. That's weird. There it goes, I think. Okay, now we got 3 of 3 on. You're not wrong, Josh. I could turn on crossplay, but I'm not going to with the servers acting up. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Then it would be like Myles Garrett. Give somebody enough money and they will play, says Noah. How do you put in your starters? Oh, you're going to be a while, JW. I think over on the left-hand tab, there's a generate best lineup thing that you can do. Josh says if the Browns traded Myles Garrett, he would probably quit watching. He is the guy that loves the Browns more than anybody I've met thus far. And we got some other Browns supporters that come in frequently, but Josh is definitely dialed into the Browns. Sorry, guys. I hate this lung stuff. Seems to happen to me at the end of every winter. Something settles in and it takes a few weeks to clear out. Noah Mandel, what's up, Noah? Noah, how optimistic 1 to 10 scale are you on your Toronto Maple Leafs for the playoffs? I haven't looked at the playoff standings. I'm not trying to be a troll. I think the Sharks are on the outside looking in, right, for playoffs. Now we got 2 Noahs in the chat. We had 2 Joshes for a minute. Now we got 2 Noahs. Well, across the different chats. TikTok buddies, you control the timer. Follow, shares, and likes are super appreciated. Lights even flash when you follow up. It's a little more exciting when we do a nighttime stream. Need to be getting on before the sun's up. Noah, did you pre-order the show, or are you going to hold out on MLB this year? Ooh, Walker gets 5. I was hoping to break through and get a bigger rip on that run play. So yeah, JW, yeah, go to the left-hand side. I'm not exactly sure where it's at, but you're able to navigate the left side there in Ultimate Team in the lineup, and it'll have a spot to allow you to like generate best lineup thing. Probably what you're going to want to do there to start, and then you can tailor it to your play style and the players that you want to use. Yeah, there he is. What's up, Kobe? Kobe, how was your weekend? The artist formerly known as Kobe. Seahawks Super Bowl champs 2026 in the chat. Pre-ordered it because you had the gift card on Xbox for Noah. I did the same, dude. I usually don't pre-order the games. This year they're giving that little enticement of a 10% discount, which I thought was nice. Like if I order your game year after year, yeah, give me a little price break. Yeah, we're playing a Bronco, buddy. What could have been for the Broncos, right? If Bo Nix doesn't get hurt this year. Oh, threw it early in anticipation it was all bad. Let me send out the field goal unit. Seahawks Super Bowl champs. He's getting MLB 26 soon. Same here. Well, I may not have hit that hard enough. Barely. Give him the crossbar. I should do franchise as JB. Maybe. Paying 30 extra for 3 days early access while move people pay it. Yes. And it's tough when you stream to not be a part of all the first 3-4 days of hype of the game too. Yeah, it's kind of a messed up thing though. I don't like that early access pay more, only on the deluxe version. I think a pre-order should grant you early access, but yeah, it's all about money. They must make more money that way, right? To have it set up the way they do. Like an online franchise, says JB. It's a lot of work, JB. Doing those community franchise things, and then people end up not playing their games and get turned into to more work than it's worth. In my experience. Yeah, I agree 1,000%. Just pre-order should be your all early access. Let's see, Owen.FID. Welcome in, Owen. Great name. How's your day been, Owen? Custom parallel upgrades are wild. So there's red diamonds. They go from 95 to 99 overalls. I think I missed out on that somewhere, Noah. Is that in NHL or is that coming to Diamond Dynasty? I haven't been watching any of the MLB trailers. Oh, they just announced it. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. Is there still going to be the parallel program, or is that replacing the parallel program? It sounds like something to try to get more money out of you to rip more packs or something. Excuse me, guys. Sorry for the hack in here. Yeah, certain inches. Exactly. That's what you said, says Noah. Yeah, they've really pushed chase packs. Like, chase packs were supposed to be something fun for the community. And now they've kind of used it as a paywall for MLB The Show. This feels like a secondary paywall thing. It may not be how they end up rolling it out, but that's the impression I'm getting. 3-minute video. Okay, just looking to chew clock and shorten up the game. Kind of interesting considering I had a defensive stop on him already. So, I just opened up the McDonald's app. I'm going to help my wife with a mobile order with one of my app exclusives. But they're advertising the Big Arch. Did you guys see that Big Arch video where the CEO takes a bite of it and he just kind of looks like he's holding down gagging or something? I don't know why they decided to release the video. Maybe it was a live stream, which makes more sense if that was the case. But it seems like such terrible marketing for him, because I never have seen this guy's face before, and now people are making all kinds of meme videos based off of what he did. Go Broncos! No, Silas, can't root against me, Silas. You can do whatever you want. Silas, how you been? Good to see you in the stream. Vernon Davis, Bronco legend. He'll get the first down conversion. He has a couple open throws there. It took him a while. We'll knock it free. Is Bo Nix expected to be 100% healthy at the start of training camp for the Broncos? Like, there's no chance they have to start Stidham week 1 or anything, right? Oh, I thought I had that one on the user alert. Sprinting back a little late. Hey, Rams House, welcome in. Thanks for following. Lights are flashing for you. What'd you think of the trade today, Rams House? I'm just trying to strengthen up that secondary. We got good penetration against his RPO. Yeah, Rams definitely needed something, right, for the secondary. So they're taking a big swing, and they have a team that can contend. They were close to going to the Super Bowl, and you have to think they probably would have won, considering how well they played all year, if they had made it in. And he does get the RPO to work that time. Yeah, the fumble for your guys' kick returner definitely hurt in the championship game. Had a couple muffs in that game. Yeah, we got plenty of time here. I think we got a chance to book in touchdowns. I believe I had the ball second that he had it first coming out, so should be okay. Kind of a methodical opponent. He's taking a long time to ready up and call his plays. All right, Broncos Seahawks, the old AFC West matchup. Reunited. Cairo Santos kicking away. I wonder if anybody ever calls him the chiropractor. Probably not. But, you know, special teams, he might rearrange your spine. Who knows? Right, Broncos in the white tops. I'm not sure who that head coach is, to be honest with you. The rendering doesn't look great. Might be DeBall or somebody. And I am ripped to shreds on the crack toss play. Walker is doubled over. We're not getting it to Kenneth this play. Okay, so it's sticking like a mofo out here. Right, 3rd and 10, 2 plays, no gain. We got Rashid Shaheed. And Rashid's going to turn on the afterburners and run this in for us. Rams fans remember Rashid Shaheed on that Thursday night game, breaking it open on a punt return and bringing the Seahawks back from probably not winning the conference. Today is amazing. Feels like a spring day for Noah. Yeah, we've had beautiful weather out here, Noah. Although the allergies are kicking my butt today. Ram strays. Had to get a little dig on the Rams house guy of Windsor. We got to see how thick or thin the skin is for that ram. Rams seem like they can't figure out their uniform scheme and their logo of late either. Ever since they went back to Los Angeles. It's 43 degrees Fahrenheit for Noah. I think it's probably right around 70 here as the high today. I'm trying to catch up all my lawn work of late. It's Melvin Gordon out of the backfield. been the worst winter for snow for Noah out in the Toronto area.
Bronco 80, 79 Broncos, Panther 11, Panther 11, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Yeah, he uses a ton of pre-snap motion. Wow, I thought he was going to go to that will route. That was super covered on the double bracket switch, and he's going to gift us possession. Hey, Solo, there was a guy that was in, I don't know, 15 minutes ago. He said the Bills should trade Knox for Alec Pierce. He wants Alec Pierce on his Bills. I said, no, we got to ask GM Solo Phil what he thinks about that. So, Solo, what do you think about that? Now that you're hanging out with us right now. Why would we need Knox when we have Ward? Yeah, exactly.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line. We go, son.
And Walker bouncing off the Broncos for a touchdown. Let's see, Solo Phil says the Colts, we don't do 2 tight end sets like at all. Yeah, Walker card goes nuts, dude. He's bailed me so much. I'm gonna come back to Madden on the next release and feel like that's how my cards should perform and get a rude awakening when I come back after the show. Game results being processed. Let's see. So JW, Noah, if you guys are still in there that want to stream snipe, we're gonna be counting down in 3 seconds. Excuse me, a little longer than 3 seconds. But it should try muting right here in OBS. It seems like it, but I don't know for sure. Seattle refuses to tag him, but it sounds like they're interested in bringing him back. They just don't want to overpay. Guess that could be because we don't have a valuable backup. Yeah, I guess you guys could run those sets if you had Knox and Warren, but yeah, Pierce is a nice player for you guys. All right, we're lining up to try to win again. Yeah, I would as much as I want to keep Walker, I'd be really disappointed if they give him like a 4-year deal or something that's mostly guaranteed because I feel like it's going to come back and haunt him. I'm putting through a McDonald's order, guys. Ba-da-bop-bop-bop is what it says when you put it in on the mobile app. So what we usually do is like my wife gets one of the deals, right? Because there's like app exclusives, and then I'll get it on my phone and put it through. And they allow you to do 2 app deals on 1 drive-through. Picking it up for my son. My wife's going to come home and make tacos for me, as a matter of fact. I didn't plan that with the question of the day. It just worked out that way. Why am I seeing McDuffie in a Rams uniform? They traded him. Yeah, McDuffie is heading to Southern California. So I had a screaming deal for about a year. I think 1 month it went away. And it was a large fry and a large drink for like $1.50. It would depend on which location I was at with the tax, how much it would come out to. Now they took away the drink and it's $1.99 for a large fry. So I usually get that for my son because he loves the McDonald's fries. They traded multiple draft picks for him, including the 29th overall pick, a 3rd rounder next year, I think a 5th and a 6th or something this year for McDuffie. So it's all picks going from the Rams team. See, Kiefer Sherwood's new deal with the San Jose Sharks is 5 years at $5.75 million, includes a signing bonus for the first 4 years and trade protection. Cannot talk. Protection. Not bad for a young player contract. NHL's cap is finally going up. I feel like Rashid Shaheed gets ragdolled a lot on those hit sticks. It has crossplay enabled, JW, but I'm a PlayStation gamer. I'm not even like anti-Xbox. I just ended up on PlayStation. Is how it worked out. Walker Bell and meow. Yeah, it feels like NHL players, Noah, to my very novice knowledge of the NHL, are vastly underpaid. The show is doing Diamond Dynasty overall ratings, probably all the live series stuff. I wonder who will be the top rated card. Got to be Atani, right? These opponent uniforms this guy's got on are, to me, they're hideous. They're making me feel sick. I'm coughing looking at these things. Apparently they have the full rosters of all WBC. I wonder if Yoenis Cespedes is on Team Cuba again this go. Probably not. Yoenis getting older. Yeah, Ramsey gave up a lot for McDuffie, right? Dodgers collection got more expensive for sure, says Noah. That Dodger collection is such a gatekeeper towards finishing up live series. Did I see Roflo comment about the Dodger collection? No, I didn't see it. We have a moderator, Roflo. He's usually around during baseball season. Been busy with real life. He doesn't like the other Roflo. He doesn't like Robert Forrest, although I like both of the Roflos. 5 million stubs down the drain for it, says Noah. Opponent's going 3 yards in a cloud of dust here. Maybe playing a lady. It's either Mr. Slash Drippy or Mrs. Lash Drippy. I don't know which it is. But credit to all the ladies that play the games. Said his best card in the game is a credit card. Oh, I believe that. Kind of funny that he's associated with the game, though, and he got that subtle jab in on him. How many diamonds in the Dodger Live Series, Noah? Are you getting a look at it right now? I assume they have 5 or 6, probably, right? Well, they won the World Series. They might have juiced them up a little bit more. Oh, we almost had it for the pick. After he said that, you said you have to refinance your house to buy the Dodger collection. Dude, they're going to kick him out of the game. No more Robert Flores doing the tournaments for MLB. And Henry slips the tackle. He's on their stream, straight up hosting it, and said that. Good on him. Mini seasons are now customizable in length and game length. That's nice. Yeah, mini seasons can be quite overwhelming going in and playing 28 games and stuff. I'm guessing the rewards will be better, though, the longer you grind on mini seasons. Trout 86. Sounds generous, honestly. With respect to his greatness, I mean, he's just been so injured and lack of production over the last handful of years. I believe they operate on a 3-year scale for the live series players. At least that's how it used to be. Hindsight should have just taken the knee, but I thought, let me give Walker a touch and see if he breaks it for me. I was trying to dump that off to Barner. The defense too fast. Walker steaming through for 5. Jacob Wilson has a big bat, 85. Well, I'm glad they got him as a diamond to start. I'd imagine Kurtz and Wilson may be diamonds. Shoot, too bad I didn't hit that route. I think my opponent was lined up off sides. I think we would have been running to the house if that one's complete. And finally we get a breaker against his double mug blitz, and it's going to be the barn show. So he had me on 4th and 15, and we're going to get a touchdown play from inside our own red zone. The green zone on the other side of the field. Did I see the trailer this morning? No, I didn't see it. Caleb, welcome in. Thanks for following. Who's your favorite athlete of all time, Caleb? But no, I didn't check out any of this stuff. Probably will here after the stream's done, because I know Noah's got the link for us too. Caleb doesn't know favorite player. Kevin Durant. Hey, Grant's awesome. Yes, Noah was talking about that a minute ago. The 95 plus red diamond thing now. I don't know if they're doing that to get rid of the parallels or if it's in addition to the parallels. He's got to check down there to Hawkinson. Took me Houston X4 starting the stream too. Hoping to get this stuff cleared out. Yeah, it doesn't sound great to me. He gets a back shoulder catch there. So I have to mix it up. I had to take some Claritin for Windsor. He kept sneezing. Yeah, I mean, you take something too. Take something else when I get done streaming here today. It's gonna sound like the old man waving his fist at the cloud thing, but I kind of miss the days when just the rating determined how good the card was, and it wasn't parallels, and it wasn't team boost, and it wasn't whatever for any of these games. The show, Madden, all the stuff. Oh, that card's the 99. That's as good as it gets. Not juicing the card up, from other unnecessary grind type of things. We're all going power contact anyway, says Solo Phil. Well, let's find some gaps in my coverage here. Yeah, LaGrassa was wild. I hope they figured that out. Because that's really just way too easy to grind. Hold down the button and, yeah, just get all the stats you need for everything. Yeah, clutch was important last year. I don't know if clutch is going to be as prominent in this coming release.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Timer's at 20-something minutes. Probably got this game in one more. Please be sure to follow if you're scrolling. Let everybody stick around with us from the For-Year page there on TikTok. 6 weeks maybe, Solo? Yeah, he was kind of a late big name that went to the Orioles there. I didn't like anything, didn't want to risk a pick. Guy you played first day, LaGrassa online, somebody took you there and ranked and you rage quit. Yeah, that stuff really toxic for online play. MLB is the shortest off season, but you forget everything. Yeah, it's easy to forget where everybody lands too, especially if they don't come to your, quote unquote, your favorite team. Smith with a good run after the catch. Kurt's got an 85. Right on.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They start using my timeouts. I thought I could pop him with a surprise run there. Didn't work. I was the one that got popped.
Tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
Spoiler, Dodgers and Yankees signed everybody good. Yeah, a lot better than last year. As far as the A's Diamonds are concerned. Shoot, try to hit him on that streak for Kenneth Walker.
Brings up third down and 13.
Man, I thought Cedric Mullins was on the Mets, but maybe he was on the Mets and then went somewhere else. I'm not sure where Cedric Mullins is.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Oh, I would definitely go Chex Mix. I haven't had Ghirarditos very often in my life. And they're good when I get them, too. But, yeah, I tend to always go Chex Mix on those. How about for yourself, Josh? I miss the old bold Chex Mix. There used to be a circular thing in it that was really spicy. Spicy for me. That doesn't eat much spicy. And I love how those tasted. Salt Fiend, so Ghirardello. Hopefully I'm saying the name right. I know exactly what they look like, but I don't think I've ever read off the name. I'm kind of stuck on if I should try to take a shot down the field here or keep the field goal. I think it's the 3 on the board. They both have the black chips, and they're very delicious. Yeah, I like those too. It's like a rye chip, right, Josh? Or am I thinking of the wrong thing? Okay, Myers hammers it in, and we're up by 3. So yeah, if I had my preference, I get the bold Chex Mix, and I like the original or traditional quite a bit as well. Don't really care for like honey flavor or any of that. Trying to make it sweet with the salty mix there. Excuse me. You do like the pitching splits they added? Can I eat hot fries? No, I mean I can't. I shouldn't say I can or I can't. I've never had them. I've got the ones. There used to be one from Ruffles. It was like a chip French fry that was in the bag, and I love those things. And I think the hot fries look really similar, but I've never bought the hot ones. Do I make microwave popcorn for fun? Once in a while, Aiden. I bought this attachment, for lack of a better word, for microwave popcorn. And instead of it being in the bag, it's this kind of Rubbermaid type thing with a lid. And you can just pour the popcorn in there without it having all the microwave stuff on it. Because apparently microwave popcorn isn't particularly healthy for you. So it's a little bit healthier snack. And then I usually will season it with, I can't believe it's not butter and salt, which isn't really high in calories. So I've done it that way recently, Aiden, like the last year or so. But like, you know, whatever, Orville Redenbacher or something, yeah, like, I think it's pretty delicious too. I just don't tend to get it that way anymore. For right and left hand batters, you would eat a whole bag of hot Cheetos when you were young and hated life afterwards for Solo Phil. Can't see microwave popcorn. You didn't know that existed, says Josh. Gets hit that outbreaking route a lot. This route's covered up as you progress through. We get a takeaway. Trying to eat healthier for Aiden. Yeah, I try to find stuff to replace chips. And I might do well for a week or two, but then I kind of fall back in the habit of having chips in the house. My kids, you know, they're kids. Of course, they love to have chips, and hard for me to have the willpower to stay out of them. But yeah, either you have the willpower or you have some extra pounds on your waistline, and I'm on the extra pounds scale right now. I'll get Walker for a small gain. Phillips says, can't tell us last time you had a chip. Prepackaged, eat now food is bad for us. It's so hard to resist, says Josh. Yeah, that's really true. And then I've been looking at like volume eating. There's of course a Reddit for this, but there's a lot of foods that are very filling, and you can eat a lot of it, and it's not so much calories. But that dense, high calorie stuff is just it's abundant, it's prepackaged, it's handy, and a lot of reasons. Um, if you're feeling tired, that you can reach for that instead of preparing something healthier. Solo Phil, he loves oranges. Do you like tangerines too? The little Donnell freaks tend to eat those tangerines really good. We just tell them that they're small oranges so they don't complain. Because if they hear something different than what they're thinking, then it turns into a whole thing for them. Seahawks are horrible. Sure they are, Michael. Yeah, that's why they're going to have a ring ceremony here in a few months. By 3 or 4 a week and just devour them. Josh loves oranges. He's been on a plum kick as well lately. Can't tell you last time I had a plum. Like probably 20 plus years. Hits when they're cold and juicy, says Solo. Do you pop them in the refrigerator then, Solo? And bring them out as like a little bit of a refreshing snack? I was trying to bring those defenders towards Darnold and then flip it over the top. Big strawberry guy for Windsor. Michael, I'm good. You don't have a profile picture or anything there, Michael, so I never know if I'm just getting a hater or not when those comments roll across. Thoughts on the Murray trade? Kyler Murray didn't get traded, did he? I thought he was going to get released. I don't think anybody wants to trade for that contract. Seems like a negative asset contract. They're like little peaches, says Josh, for the plums. The release, yeah, it's a shame it didn't work out for him. His message to the Cardinal fans seemed pretty heartfelt yesterday. Paraphrasing, but he said something like, "I'm sorry I didn't break the curse of the 77-year streak. I definitely wanted to do it. I appreciate everybody that rooted for me and supported me and my family." And then he believes in himself and onwards and upwards type of deal for Kyler. So, I think he's taking it like a champ. He's going to get his money, whatever's guaranteed on his payout here, and we'll see what happens in his future. You're legit. Just haven't put anything on there, says Michael. No, you're all good, Michael. Solo used to eat kiwis when he was a kid in school. I heard a whole thing about kiwi fruit is that it tastes like whatever you're thinking about. One of the old timers in my family when I was a kid, which, we're going back hundreds of years now if we're talking about the old timers in my family talking to me when I was young. But yeah, that was his whole shtick was, kiwi tastes like whatever you're thinking about. You'd be out of your mind to trade for Kyler without Arizona eating the contract. Yeah. No way you want to trade for Kyler's contract. He's going to be a somewhat affordable free agent here in a minute. Won't stand with that run up the middle, and we're stuffing it. It's going to be 4th and 2. Approaching the 4th quarter, and let's see if they keep hammering the same play. Not this time. Got the deeper route. I'm looking for the pass breakup. My hit stick didn't knock it free. Josh, he loved kiwi too. Had a friend once who insisted to eat the kiwi skin. You watched him do it. Never again, says Josh. What a friend. JW is also a PlayStation guy, so we should be able to stream snipe each other. And I went charging in, thinking it was going to be the run. He'll dump it off. I think it's Bolitnikov. Putting him in front by a point. Another friend in elementary insisted the paper packaging on bubblegum was supposed to be eaten. Oh, so wrong. Wow. That sounds really tough on your internal organs, man, processing that paper wrap. It was a good play from my opponent, Jay. That had it all snuffed out, but it was play action and worked out for him.
On the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard
I'm trying to think of the dumbest stuff I ever ate as a kid that I shouldn't have ate, but nothing's coming to mind off the top of my head right now. This guy's defense flying in as I was looking for a quick release play on mesh. Let me keep in Walker. See if we can find guys going across to the small side of the field. Jammed up by the CPU defender. I thought that was going to pop big for Steve Smith. And Shaheed, 4th and inches. Here we go. Huge play. He's got the defender and X Factor activated right there where I want to run at. But luckily for me, Walker gets the animations. Hopping on meetings for the next 2 hours. Got to mute when this one, Donnie. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us, Josh. Hope the meetings go well. We'll get Barner, and Barner probably going to get us a house call, and then I think go for 2 and try to extend it to 7 points. If you guys are listening, please check out seriousfun.org. Great charity, and they provide children living with serious illnesses a spectacular camp experience in a high-quality medical care environment, safe and supportive. So again, check out seriousfun.org. Oh. Need to get rid of this allergy cough stuff, guys. I'm working on it. Conversion fails, so touchdown in front of my opponent for victory, possibly. We got other plans for defense. See what happens. Good return from Bolitnikov. He was stiff arming some dudes. There's some extra yardage there. Murray is going into the Dolphins. Murray to the Dolphins. Tua to Arizona would be great. We're in the final discussion to sell the company with several suitors, but puckering meetings are incoming for Josh. Well, I hope you get a bag, man. You deserve it. A bag and a half. And he gets me on the double bracket switch. Only good news is some clock may still be there if he is able to score. It depends how these plays go. And Henry, maybe he's got tank on him. Able to bounce off and spin forward. Probably won't, but you want to keep all of your people employed with good, steady jobs. And we'll get to him in the backfield. Murray might have to pursue an MLB career. You think he's a little too short to be a quarterback? Oh, somebody's going to want him at quarterback, Michael. Come back to the A's, right? Hey, what's up, Geraldo? How's your day been? Throws it into traffic, and he's got to go for it, right? If it's you get $1 million and we fire everybody, or we bring them all on at market salaries, you'd pick the latter. They're lucky to be working with you, man. A lot of folks don't have that mentality towards helping everybody else out. And we're going to stuff him on 4th down. So now we're looking to chew this clock. He may just call it a game. Still 8 minutes left. We'll get him one more before the timer runs out. If you guys follow, share the stream, get your friends in here. We can drive the timer up and do a longer stream too. It's been a good run through the season. We're 4-0 right now. Strategy item, combine pack. Let's open up these packs. The affinity for the Tennessee Titans. '86. I don't know if it's an '86 guaranteed card or '86 and over. All right, now it was what it was. It has the player's name there. Arvel Reese. Can't say I'm familiar with Arvel's game. Looks like he's got the 6-pack going. Heard the 6-pack is made in the kitchen, not in the gym. All right, 2,000 coins. Don't spend them all in one place. Let's get back to season and see if we can make it to the playoffs and then do our playoff run tomorrow. We need a win for the playoffs. Hey, Fear Stewart, thank you for the heart me. How you been, Fear? Like, probably our last game of the day, but we'll see. Playing against We Love Tua. Tua still got some supporters out in South Beach. Fear, are you planning to play MLB The Show? I feel like you usually pick it up. I may be misremembering. A lot of the guys have been talking to me today about the gameplay trailer and what's going on with MLB. Azir the Goat, thanks for following Azir. We're on the road to Miami. Azir, who's on your profile picture? Is that Jaden Daniels? That's what it looks like to my old eyes. Game feels a little laggy here pre-snap. The menus feel a little clunky, which hasn't been the case all day, but might have got one for final game here. We'll see. Yeah, how do you think Daniels will fare next year? And what do you think of the Commanders? They've made a lot of coaching changes, but not the head coach. Coach Quinn trying to get it all dialed in there in the nation's capital. Yeah, this is a non-responsive game to some degree. Get the pass break up, 4th down. Hopefully get a turnover on downs. How does he catch it with Cam Newton? Man, had a lot of coverage right there. I thought I was going to knock it out. Trying to. Cam is activated, whatever his X factor is, maybe Belden there. And we're going to stuff RG3 behind line of scrimmage, 5-yard loss. He's got the crosser in Hollins. That'll get him a big gain. Oh, Azir the Goat comes in, and then Jaden Daniels comes in. Interesting. Interesting how that works. A lot of Commander supporters popping in late. He pulled an LTD and a 90 coin quick sell. Sounds like you're living right, buddy. What are you going to do with them? Yeah, you got the whole NFL just popping in the stream. What a day. And he's able to buy enough time for Love. I've had him on 4th down twice. He's the goat of what, Jaden Daniels? Waiting on Antonio Brown to find his way in here. CT ESPN. Bama, how are you, Bama? Jane Daniels is the greatest of all time NFL quarterback. Please, dude. Played 2 years with mixed results. He's an exciting player. I'm not a hater, but he can be your GOAT, but the NFL GOAT no. How did he hang on? This guy's getting all the sticky hand animations here. Here's the hot take, Jane Daniels. Mendoza's going to have a better year for the Raiders than Jane Daniels going to have for the Commanders this coming season. As a rookie versus your third-year star. Tom Brady's going to send his personal trainer guy in there and get him coached up. MVP season 1. Yep. Heard it here first. What a kick from not Rashid Shaheed. Over Rashid Shaheed from Morton Anderson. Yeah, the wellness guy. The wellness guy is going to get him well. We need 2 10-yard runs to activate Walker. Since we're on the road. Keep hydrating, but it's not really helping the cough. Yo, Truckin', how are you, buddy? I was all over this guy defensively. This one sells when he's trying to cover the lead defender, it looked like, and lands in his hands. Oh well, we've won 4 in a row. Try to rally back here. KJR 60. What's up, KJR? Truckin', did you watch all the MLB The Show trailer stuff? If so, what did you think about it? I haven't got to look at it yet. Yeah, that one took a weird ricochet behind line of scrimmage. Different screen, didn't see Bama. Just finished up streaming and put it on. Oh, right on. How'd stream go, Truckin'? Hope you had a good time. I'm glad you're home feeling well enough to stream too. 6 wins in Fortnite. Kicking button, taking names. I probably have 6 in my career, but most of them have been getting carried in squads by you guys. And finally, we forced a turnover on downs. Thought I had him a couple times. His last possession. Yeah, I couldn't get the throwaway, unfortunately for me. Tried to. So McDaniels, he'll try to rejuvenate himself as an offensive coordinator for the Chargers this season. Threw it a little fast, trying to get to completion before the pass rush got home. We're starting to break our way here. Smooches from Truckin' to Bama. Set the feet, and we got JS in for a first down. So yeah, whenever wrestling game releases, I think it's Friday. Sounds like they're going to give me a code. We'll do some wrestling for a week, and then we'll jump into MLB when we're, baseball buddies again here. I'll miss the Madden streams, but yeah, it's getting into spring. It is Friday. Okay. Joined Glasses gang yesterday. Right around the same age I did Bama, I think. I really still don't like wearing them much, but I see so much sharper with my glasses on. And at night I have a pair that I keep in the car, and it helps with astigmatism, which is just so annoying. Got these super bright headlights shining at you, and then they like star out as the way it looks to your eyes once that astigmatism stuff starts setting in. So yeah, I pop on my glasses and way better driving experience. Probably spent too much time inside, right? Because I think if you spend a lot of time inside, it helps nearsightedness creep in, unfortunately. I like being outdoors and stuff, but getting outdoors and spending time outdoors every single day, I don't always do it. Hey, Geraldo, thank you very much for sharing the stream. We love the shares. So those of you that are into wrestling, who's your favorite wrestler of all time? Was an Ultimate Warrior kid growing up. Guess he wasn't the most balanced individual out of the ring. Stone Cold Steve Austin is favorite for tight spot. Bama's also got the astigmatism going. Bama, we're getting old. So we got our best years in front of us. Baron Von Raschke, top wrestler for Truckin'. Truckin' going deep into the wrestling roster with that answer. I enjoyed Ricky the Dragon Steamboat a lot. And Jimmy Superfly Snuka too. I guess Jimmy allegedly unalived his significant other. I would use the proper term, but TikTok, I think it's still strict even with the cell. Yeah, so Jimmy was a bad dude. Fourth and 23. Eddie Guerrero, top wrestler for Windsor. See him next week as well at a card signing. You've got to meet him a bunch of times. Oh, very cool, Truckin'. And this guy gets belled by Newton again. Tried to click on, the responsiveness isn't there. I feel like I'm getting hosed on this game by being matched up with somebody that I assume is out in Florida, other side of the country from me. I guess I should give my opponent credit where they're due, but she's gotten away with some fourth down conversions where look dubious. You got good block in there. There goes Love. And we'll use some timeouts to try to give myself a little glimmer for field goal opportunity, maybe. Run play for Love, and he's in. Chance to try to bookend scores, though. See how this goes. Love watching Morton Anderson kick growing up, too. Glad that they have him in the game. I wish Largent would have been in the game this year. Hope they don't drop Largent, like, in May when I'm done playing. Guy's 85, still goes to trade shows and meet and greets. I wonder if he makes more money doing that now than he did, during his wrestling days. Because, of course, inflation and salaries going up and all that. Hopefully he's doing well for himself. And some folks, they love being with the public, too. Oh, I threw a pick there. That was on me completely. Can't complain about the game. Made a bad decision. I thought the square route was open. I didn't even see Carmichael there. Wrestling paid peanuts back in the day. Yes, it did, Windsor. The opponent's got the chance to put a world of hurt on me here now. Hot dog and a handshake says tight spot. And Emma Worry not able to pass break up on Kelsey. I thought I was going to intercept it. No catch-up to this Windsor. Opponent doesn't use his timeout. He's looking to run out some more of the clock. RG3 keeper didn't work out for him. Hey, what's going on, Football Hot Takes? How's your Wednesday treating you? I'm jumping days.
Morton Anderson on for the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
All right, 1 second on the clock. Hey, what's up, DB? How's your week been so far?
Seahawks 7. Morton Anderson.
Almost time to start shifting games. Got another Madden stream or two in me. Not that we can't touch the game anymore, but yeah, usually when the new season rolls in, then we go with that one. I don't know, DB. It's one of those games where it's really clunky in the servers, unfortunately. Guys had like 4 big 4th down conversions that he's pulled off when I've had him 4th and long, and I played for a couple hours already today, so I think my concentration might be dipping. But yeah, what you said is true. Gotta lock in. Hard Rock Stadium. Who's been to a Hard Rock Cafe? I've been to the one in Cabo San Lucas. It's pretty cool to check out. Don't remember the food being particularly good. Not that it was bad. I just don't remember much about the food. I just kind of liked it for all the cool stuff they had in there. Excuse me. Still got the cough allergy nonsense going on. As you can all hear pretty easily. Trying to pick up the tempo a bit.
A gain of 17 yards.
Trying to pick up the tempo. We gotta get the slowest celebration animations going.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Seattle.
Week's been okay, though. How's mine so far? So far, so good. And I think it may be DPI. Ball comes out at the end. We'll take the first down. Some good blocks for Walker, and we're going to get ourselves a touchdown to make this a game again. Gotta be careful trying to kick a game-winning field goal if it comes to that. That went way further up the power chart than I expected it to. Easy, good stuff, says DB.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
I don't know how I get that Cam Newton out of X Factor. I'd like to get him out of there. It's kicking my butt so far. Let's do cornerback matchups by speed. Maybe that'll help. Maybe it won't, but we'll try.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
And Kelsey was open. The throw's off the mark. He had a lot of open options out to the right there.
Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
He misses him again. Just trying to throw it too quick, I think. The game's helping me out.
He was covered by Cameron Kinchins.
And we'll get a turnover on down, so we're back in the ball game. What Madden did I first ever play? I think the first one I owned was Madden 93. Pretty sure that was the first one I owned. Madden, as far back as I can remember, has always been a year ahead. So I think I got it for Christmas '92. That was stealth of you, Truckin'. Truckin' with a big win. Speaking of a big win, we got some good usering for a change. Finally got the 4th down stop. Seahawks and A's. How do you become a fan? My cousin played for the Seahawks. Otherwise, I like the Northern California teams. Of course, the A's won't be Northern California much longer, but yeah, they were for most of my life. Until Fisher got in and ruined things for us. Looks like a free play. Like that. We'll take the touchdown. Donnie loves the 49ers since they're in Northern California, says Truckin'. My cousin didn't play for the 49ers. I probably would have been Niners. I don't know. Might have went Raiders, but probably would have went San Francisco. They were so good. Then again, maybe I would have went all Oakland when they were in Oakland with the Warriors, A's, and Raiders. So yeah, roaring back into this game. Need that pep talk from DB. See if we can get another fourth down stop, or if we can bring up a fourth down. Cam Newton blasted by Plaxico Burress. Cam playing receiver, Plaxico playing defensive back. Makes sense. He's taking those quick hitters where he can get them. You missed the Raiders in Oakland. They have no identity now, says Windsor. Yeah, Vegas feels wrong to me for your boys. Take advantage while you can. That throws off the mark. You've heard of Karl Marx, but have you heard of his sister Anya? I don't know. I stole that from Reddit, guys. Got an OMG out of trucking. Windsor got that one too. You can figure out who's paying attention when I come up with a terrible pun joke. It's just not responsive. I should have had that either picked or broken up. Cam Newton mosses me again, and this guy's back in the game. Back in my defensive territory here. I need more anticipation to allocate for cross-coast matchup. Guys in Pensacola playing at the McDonald's Wi-Fi connection, and it is lagging. We love Tua while the guy spends most of his time in the concussion tent, says Windsor. Yeah, where's Tua gonna land? Who's gonna take a flyer on Tua this coming season? Windsor, I'm not trying to be a troll, but I actually could see him with your Raiders if you guys move on from Geno on like a veteran minimum type deal or an incentive laden thing, backing up Mendoza. Yeah, Kyler is going to be available as well. Like, I don't imagine somebody's going to pencil Tua in as being the starter anywhere, but I could be wrong. He's just not healthy enough to rely on him. He goes with a designated quarterback run. Yeah, I think the Raiders are definitely drafting Mendoza. At least that's my impression, DB. But, you know, a veteran being there would be good for them. And I don't know if they want to hold on to Geno or not. I wonder if Geno's, you know, open to possibly reworking his contract, or if Geno's going to try to find a starting gig or opportunity somewhere else. Raiders very likely to sign one of the guys you don't think Mendoza starts immediately. Yeah, you don't want to mess it up with your, you know, incoming franchise quarterback. Man, he's going to get Kelsey. I got on the wrong defender. Not that it was going to make much of a difference necessarily. I was trying to grab one of the edge rushers and run that double bracket play on him. So big play for the Dolphin dude, obviously. Believe Gino's getting released from what you read. Yeah, I saw the Vikings interested in Smith to push J.J. McCarthy on a report this weekend, so that would make sense. Season what, King? May have held up one of your messages.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Haven't ran that duo run. Let me try a duo run on him. Yeah, not much there. You think Gino was a bad situation for the offensive line? Oh yeah, it was all bad. Yep. Didn't help that Pete Carroll hired his son. As much as I love Pete, you know, when things don't work right, and you got a nepotism hire on the roster, you know, it's going to frustrate the fan base and powers that be around there.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
I saw him come in with Warner. I tried to get a juke stick play and got away from him, but secure tackled me. Seemed like. Almost ran that out with Arnold. Probably made the right decision to throw that there at the end. Crack toss. We got some good blocks. Here goes Walker. I don't know if I want to score there, but I don't want to not score there with it being open, if that makes sense. So we'll make him have to get a touchdown again. And we both have all our timeouts. Assuming I make this point after try. So he'll start at the 22. He needs 78 to win the game. Hey, Seahawks Super Bowl champs 2026. Always sounds nice to say it. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Hope work goes well for you today. He just always manages to get the ball thrown away before we get the sack on him. That one hits the turf. Started the stream, lost my playoff game. Had a chance to run through a Legends season perfectly and go back to the playoffs for tomorrow's stream to start it off. And I thought Cam Newton was going to hang on to that. Cam's been just the sticky bandit in this game so far. It's like everything that's gone his way has held on to it. And that one's incomplete. We should be good. In school right now for JSN. You're watching TikTok at school? Teacher doesn't take away your phone? Are teachers allowed to take away the phone? Yeah, that one felt like the hardest game for sure for me, Windsor. I think I was getting frustrated that it just wasn't as responsive as it usually is, which you shouldn't do. I mean, you're going to have some bad connection games, and it's just a game, right? But yeah, that one was kind of ticking me off. Not that I deserve to win every game. Sometimes I get stomped, but I felt like I was putting him in bad situations, and he just kept kind of doing a Rasputin on me. Gonna line up a raid for us and stream again tomorrow. Let's see who's on Twitch. see. Shauno DM me this morning. We'll rate Shauno. He's got some NHL going on. We'll take it out to Philly for this one. Hey, Windsor, thanks for hanging out with us. Everybody, thank you for watching. I will be back tonight if you guys want to join the YouTube stream. We got the opening week of sport I'm not too familiar with. It's Grappling League that they have tonight. So that is at 4 o'clock my time. So it'll be up in 3.5 hours. I'm trying to find the event schedule. I'm looking at it. I want to give you the proper name here. Professional Grappling Federation. So I'm back for that one. JSN, thanks for joining. Be sure to follow if you didn't. We're heading out to Philly, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, everybody be well. Stay safe. Can't wait to talk sports with you guys on the upcoming live.